Africa wasn't always divided like this. These borders, they were decided in a room, thousands of miles away, without a single African present. Before colonization, Africa was not empty. It was home to powerful kingdoms, empires, trade networks that stretched across regions. Communities had their own systems, their own identities, their own ways of life. There were no rigid lines cutting across the land. People moved, traded, and lived based on culture, not borders. Africa was already organized, just not in a way Europe understood. In 1884, a meeting was called in Europe, in the city of Berlin, led by Otto von Bismarck. Powerful nations gathered: Britain, France, Germany, Portugal, Belgium, and others. They came to discuss Africa, but Africa was not invited. This wasn't about helping Africa. It wasn't about development. It was about control, resources, power. European nations wanted land and access to raw materials, but they didn't want to fight each other. So instead of war, they made agreements. They planned. They negotiated, and Africa became the prize. But one decision stood out more than all the others: the Congo, a vast, resource-rich region in Central Africa. It wasn't given to a country, it was given to a man, King Leopold II. Not as a colony of Belgium, but as his personal property. It became known as the Congo Free State. From 1885 to 1908, it was controlled directly by him. An entire land, millions of people placed under one ruler, far away, with no accountability. And under that rule came extreme exploitation, forced labor, violence, and suffering on a massive scale. Then came the lines, straight lines drawn across maps, ignoring tribes, ignoring languages, ignoring history. Entire communities were split apart. Different groups forced into the same territory, all decided with a pen. Those lines didn't just stay on paper, they shaped reality. Across the continent, tensions grew. Conflicts were planted. Rival groups were forced to coexist. Others were separated from their own people. And in places like the Congo, the human cost was devastating. The foundation for future struggles had already been laid. Today, many African borders still follow those same lines, and many challenges can be traced back to that moment. A meeting where decisions were made without the people affected. Africa wasn't divided by accident, it was decided.